A forgotten cathedral, a hidden crypt, a melody that never stopped. Silas was just looking for a paycheck when he took the job to clean out the old cathedral. It had been abandoned for years, scheduled to be demolished soon, but something about the place didn't sit right with him. The air was thick, cloying, a musty smell of mold, mixing with something worse, something sweet, sour, and rancid. He started his work early in the morning, walking through the main hall, wiping away dust and cobwebs. The high ceilings loomed above him, their grandeur now decayed. But it wasn't the building's emptiness that unsettled him. It was the smell, the dampness that seemed to crawl into his skin. Then, as he passed the altar, his foot caught something wooden out of place. He bent down to inspect it, and there it was, a trapdoor hidden beneath the altar, barely visible unless you knew where to look. Curiosity tugged at him. Silas didn't believe in ghosts or anything like that, but something about the place felt off. With a creak, he opened the trapdoor. It led down into a forgotten crypt, a place no one had stepped in decades, maybe centuries. The air grew heavier as he descended, the darkness almost suffocating. He could barely see, but he managed to find his way by touch. The faintest flicker of light from his flashlight revealed rotting pews lined along the walls, abandoned and decayed like the rest of the place. But it wasn't the pews that made his stomach turn. The walls were stitched with mouths, real, living mouths. No lips, just raw, bloody openings, lined up like grotesque adornments. And they were singing, not just whispering, not just murmuring. They were moaning, wailing in a language Silas couldn't understand, but the sound crawled into his skull and burrowed there, gnawing at his thoughts. His heart raced. The melody was so sweet, so haunting. He tried to turn around and leave, but the song followed. It followed him, crawling under his skin, whispering in his ears. Every breath he took seemed to hum their tune, the melody pulsing in his veins. In a panic, Silas ran. He bolted back up to the main hall, but the singing didn't stop. It echoed inside his skull. The very air he breathed was thick with it. The haunting song had claimed him. Days passed, and Silas was never seen again. But when workers returned to demolish the cathedral, they found him alone in the ruins, his body hunched over in the center of the nave. His lips were sewn into a permanent smile, the stitches cruel and jagged. His tongue, it moved, singing the same song over and over, a voice raw and bleeding. The choir had claimed him. The melody never stops. It only grows, one voice at a time. Would you have entered the crypt? Let me know in the comments if you would have run or stayed.